What's going on, Streetbeefs family, Streetbeefians? I'm back again with another Streetbeefs reaction. As you can see, or you probably can't see, I'm in a whole nother environment. So these won't be where the videos will be getting react to. Yeah, I'm still working on like not a temporary, but a permanent place to do that in. But for now, this is what it is. This reaction we got is Manu the Great versus Calcifer. Calcifer, I remember him a little bit. I remember some of his fights, not so much of them that I can think of it on the top of my head or anything, but just enough to know that he's a pretty decent fighter. Should be a nice challenge for Manu. And Manu the Great, you know, I done seen him, met him at a few Tampa events. You already know the story. Well, if you don't, you know, that's where we kind of like got our starts, really, at the Tampa event. I went to the OG or maybe once, and then the Tampa events, I've been there twice already. And by the way, I wish they come back down again, man. Like, shit, I missed that. But yeah, man, Manu the Great, he's a grappler, or grappling heavy, and he's got some pretty good goddamn stamina and good damn conditioning and everything. Like, he's a goddamn warrior. He's another warrior of the Rakyat tribe. Yeah, my man's, he's legit. He's current Streetbeefs champion. I think he's like 145 or something. 145 champion or something like that. And yeah, man, he ain't got no quitting him. He's a goddamn warrior. Anybody trying to go up against him, they gotta be ready. Gotta have their stamina on deck. And I think it's pretty much like a good matchup for him going against Calcifer, a guy that's kind of like maybe the same size as him. I think he may be a bit taller, but yeah, it should make for an entertaining fight. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here.
There we go. Manu the Great, 145.
Yeah, 145. I knew it. I said it right.
5'11". It's hard not to tell you I'm gonna just knock him out in the first round. Maybe submission, but I'm gonna try to get the knockout. Anything goes when you're in the cage.
Confidence, damn right.
Let's do this. That Calcifer, 6'1".
Okay, so Calcifer 155. He's my weight.
You know what that means?
And he's taller, so that probably means that he's probably a little bit longer. And longer than
You see,
Manu.
we had the weather last week. We had to cancel. Came back this week. Only had a few fights because of the cancellation, but they good ones, all right? Shout out to our gear sponsor first, HKA USA. I tricked my cameraman. In this corner, we got Calcifer. 1 and 2 in Satan's backyard.
1 and 2. He's the same record as me too.
We got Manu the Great.
And that may make for a perfect matchup in the future. We both need to get back on our on a win. Gotta break the skid.
Back out to the cage. Touch the cage. I'm not jacking that, man. Let's get it poppin'. You ready? You ready? Let's fight.
Manu the Great opening up. Calcifer ready. A little feint here, there. Another little feint. A surprise, uh-oh. Yep. Manu closed the distance. Went for the clinch, into the tank down. Manu easily climbs in the mount. Calcifer trying to roll to his back, but Manu got good control. So what Manu need to do, he need to peel his left arm off his head and try to get back in the mount position. Or if he can do that and get his back, that'll be even better. But that's what it looked like he's trying to do. It looked like he's trying to get his head out so he can get his back and go for a submission. And that's okay. So he ended up letting go of his head. Manu maintaining control. I like to see some ground and pound from him. If you got the position where you can start throwing some. Calcifer. Look like he's trying to go from some kind of arm lock. Because he got him in side saddle. But Manu can easily climb out and take his back like he just did. That was nice. Manu need to start ringing off punches to, okay, they stood back up. Well, they stood up. This is a grappling heavy round. Not much strikes going on, but it was a pretty decent round. I like to see some more strikes thrown from Manu when he on top. Let's open up the striking in this round. Throwing a lot of feints, but not really throwing. There you go. Throw something. I like how he did that. He did the skip step into a strike. Managed to get the takedown off of it. Calcifer trying to go. It looked like he was trying to go for a guillotine, but he's just trying to hold him down, really. Manu done got his head out. Now he just need to get his arm from unhooked. Start raining down some ground and pound. He already a mount. There you go. Nice. Yeah. What Calcifer need to do, he need to shrimp out and get
Damn it! That's fine.
Hey, get out of the ring, come on, I'm going. Come on. Hey, open the ring.
You gonna throw up?
Oh, man.
That man right there's a warrior. Look at him. He fought until he couldn't.
Yeah, threw up before a match.
Beautiful heart. But I'm a fighter. I had to show my complete dominance. Listen, everybody talks about my hands. You gotta keep me standing up with my hands. We're going to the ground.
Fair enough.
I apologize. Fix that, but...
No, don't apologize, bro.
Manu the Great, we coming up, taking 2 belts. 135, 145, we the new champs. Just wait. This is the way. Just wait and beat. Beautiful fighter. Retirement fight. Woo! Let's go.
Off it in the yard and we leave.
Man, so yeah, that was unexpected.
But it take a real...
Yeah, that was unexpected. Shit. I seen it was short, so I'm thinking like maybe it might have been a TKO or a submission, but nah, bro, I had to throw up. I mean, respect for Manu for like, you know, communicating with him and trying to figure out what was going on. I guess Calcifer felt himself getting ready to puke and just wanted to get up out of there before, you know, he puked on anybody and himself included. Really nasty. But I mean, before that happened, it seemed like Manu had good control of the fight. Every time they grappled up, Manu had more control and whatnot. And even though like Calcifer ended up on top, that at the end of the first or semi-top, you know, you can see that Manu was about to ease his way up out of that side saddle position and grab and gain his back, but they ended up, you know, standing back up or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it would have been better. It would have been more striking. I mean, that's just me because I'm a heavy striker. Like, I like to strike. I don't mind grappling here and there, but, you know, I like to strike. But for what it's worth, I mean, Manu pretty much did what he came out there to do, you know. You ain't going to strike with him. He going to close the distance. He going to clinch up with you and take you down, and you in for a whole another world of fucking drownerism. That ain't the word, but for lack of a better word. So from Calcifer part, he was throwing a lot of feints. He should have probably like let it go a little bit more, kind of like discourage Manu from like trying to come in or whatever the case may be. And I think that probably would have helped him, like, you know, keep his lunch down and at the same time keep his stamina going up or whatnot. Cause that grappling can take a lot out of you. Like, you got to be like grappling for years and years in order for that stuff not to affect you. And for Manu's part, I mean, he said it already, you know. You gotta you know, you got to keep him standing if you want to see some striking. So I would say I'd like to see a little bit more striking from him, but it seems like people that go against him can't keep it standing. So because he's good when it comes to like closing the distance and getting you down to the ground. And even if you try to take him down, he's good with scrambles to the point where you take him down and he'll end up on top of you after you try to take him down. So I mean, it was a good all-around fight for the most part for as long as it lasted. I would have liked to see it go finish out the second round and then maybe the third round. Maybe it might have been different, maybe not. But both of these guys came out here, gave it their all, and they did what they came out here to do. So, you know, ain't nothing but props. Like I said earlier, with Calcifer, I'm not calling him out or anything, but me and him, we both on the losing skid right now. So it would be a perfect matchup for us both to kind of like, you know, get a win back or whatever. But, you know, like I said, I'm not calling him out. I'm not finna do that. But I'm just stating the obvious, stating some similarities, knowing the fact that he's 155, I'm 155, you know. It's perfect for me, you know. Pretty sure it would be perfect for him. We both trying to get back a win, so that's something to look forward to, maybe. For Manu, I think he needs to go ahead and have either that beach fight or that sensation fight. You know, he's taking all these other fights here and there, trying to be active and whatnot. And I think even now he went to an event or whatever. So, you know, he's keeping active. So hopefully, I don't know what's going on, who he may be facing this event, but hopefully, you know, things look, you know, lined up real nice, like, and we can see Manu versus Beach or sensation fight, because either one of those would be a real decent fight. Beach with the, you know, real decent, good, really, jiu-jitsu or whatever. His striking is starting to come along too. And then you got Sensation, whose striking is pretty much at the moderate, damn near expert level, and his grappling is starting to come along well as well too. So they kind of like almost a perfect contrast of each other. Beach hands is starting to get better. Sensation hands is already, well, feet too. His hands and feet is pretty much top level, damn near, at least for backyard. And Beach grappling is top level for backyard, and Sensation's ground game is, you know, moderate, but getting to that level as well. So we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do, and hopefully, you know, we'll get to see that sooner rather than later. But
yeah,
it's been your boy Kid Savage.
Yeah,
back at you again, giving you another Streetbeefs reaction.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Okay. Born offensive, with a black face. Last time I capped, with a square, graduated, passion.